Hello and welcome to FISKEFLUER. Today I'm gonna tie a little Mayfly nymph for you. It's a pheasant tail nymph variant with gills. So it's a easy fly to tie and I'm gonna show you how to tie it. So follow on with the video. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you what materials I'm using in this fly. First of all, I'm gonna show you this gold pheasant tail I use for the fibers, the thorax shell and the legs. That's how it looks. You can also use regular pheasant tail fibers. You don't have to use gold pheasant, but that's the one I had just right now. And for the gills, you can buy some white ostrich herl. You can also use brownish ostrich herl, but I prefer that because it's more visible. Okay, and the dubbing I used in this fly is just a brownish dubbing. I think it's fly right, but I'm not quite sure. Chocolate brown. Okay, and the hook I'm using is this Dry Fly Supreme in size 14. Of course, this is a nymph. You can use a heavier hook to get it more down, but that's you're free of choice to do that. You can also use some lead wire or copper wire on this fly to make it go down, but I fish it with an intermediate line, and I'll always get the flies sink like this that way, sorry. Well, and the tying thread is a off-brand type I had bought in a big spool. I'm gonna show you. I think that's the one. I had this 10,000 meters in one spool. I don't have to explain why I choose this. It's very cheap and it's very strong. So well, it's not any magic about that. And the lacquer I use is some water-based lacquer with on a bottle with a nozzle like this. Very nice to have. Nice to place your lacquer. Then of course you can use a dubbing needle or whatever you might want to use. That's all I had for the description, folks. Well, let's go on with the video then. This is the fly I'm gonna tie. This is how it's gonna look. Just about that. So I start with putting a hook in the vise. And I'm gonna use this kind of hook. Partridge or Redditch. I have tossed it around. It's this size. Yeah, okay. Take this hook out of the vise and put my binoculars on my head because I'm gonna have to do that. Take this hook. Difficult to just get one hook from the bag, but that's okay. Just attach it. It's a bit loose. There it is. And the vise I'm using today is the Dyna King Indexer, my preferred vise for the time. Okay, I take the thread, attach it, go down and start with the tail. I use 3 or 4 strands of golden pheasant tail and attach this to the hook shank and just pull on it to make the desired length, like that, and just snip off the waist. And I take one strand of ostrich herl in white to make the gills, and snip off the thick end, attach that to the hook, like that. Be sure to this really sticks to the attached securely. And I checked the dubbing I'm gonna use, some brownish dubbing that I found that fits to this fly. Take out a little strand, wind it on the thread, and wind forwards in spirals, just about that. And take your ostrich herl, wind after it in loose spirals to imitate the gills, like that. Okay, and use your bobbin and tying thread to tie off this material. Okay, snip it off. And now I'm gonna take some more pheasant tail fibers. This is gonna point forwards. You can take, I think, about 6 or 7, maybe right. Try to make the tips aligned, just about. So, and the way you're going to attach this is you attach it almost to the front, like that. Take it, I think that I have to eyeball it. Okay, wind it down like this. Measure out how long this pheasant tail fiber is gonna build up the thorax like a nymph shell, if you might. And I want to see how long it's gonna be. It's not very nice when the nymph shell is too short, because that not imitate the nymph I'm gonna imitate. And attach some more dubbing to the thread, like that. And find little noodle and make the thorax now, like that. Okay, and try now and divide these fibers and try to make it goes about the same amount on each side. Try to just make it go down like this. It's a bit fiddly. This, like that. You can also use your dubbing needle to divide it when your fingers are too big. And okay, seems like I'm very picky with the numbers, but that's not the case because the fish don't count. And now you're gonna take your tying thread over this, attach some of this and under, like that. And you can leave a little stump there to imitate the head. I think I'm gonna do that. And I take my whip finisher, can snip off this long piece now and whip finish 2 or 3 times, like that. And now we have tied off this little head, like that. Okay, the way I'm gonna do this is now just take my scissors and just snip off, so I leave a little stump of the head. make that the thread will not snip over and loosen these fibers. And you can, if you want, take some lacquer. I use my water-based lacquer on this thread wrappings. It always comes more out of the nozzle than you want, but you can take some of the nymph on the nymph shell itself. So, and if you want, you can take your scissors and snip off the ostrich shell at the bottom, and I use try to find some scissors for that. It should be a curved scissors. I'm gonna see on my wall where can I find my curved scissors. They have left me. Okay, I use some other scissors I have. I'm gonna see if I can find these curved scissors. It's a little pain in the ass, you know. Well, I had it, but there it is. I found it. Just not on the right place, guys. Just snip off this and turn the wires around. Be sure not to snip off the legs of this fly. Very careful now. There you have it. That's all. This is a Mayfly nymph with gills, tied almost like a pheasant tail. I use the pheasant tail fibers. I like that for the tails and the legs on this fly, and some dubbing. That's all I had for you today. You can, if you want, if you're a tidy guy, you can take your snip off this and make a little nice head. I could do that, but that also imitates a little head, a little stump there. So I'm gonna leave it with that, and thank you all for watching my videos. We'll be very happy if you subscribe to my channel, and please hit the notification bell and we'll always get the ladies from me. That's all I had. Bye bye and tight lines.